How well are your stories serving you? Hi, this is Ron Carr, your velocity mindset expert. So, how well are your stories serving you? Are they hindering you from getting around obstacles and breaking forward to new heights because of limitations that you believe are out there? Let me give you an example of how this works. As you can see behind me, you'll see the book, The Velocity Mindset. It's my new book that's being released next Monday, May 11th. But when I started writing it after the pandemic lockdown started, I realized I had a problem. You see, I knew the book would be coming out at this time, and already all the speeches were drying up. Now, for a speaker, consultant, and author like myself, we use speeches as the major avenue for helping to release a book. Why? Because the audiences buy them in bulk and they're distributed to the audience members. But all of a sudden, I started saying to myself, I'm in trouble. Because if there's no speeches, how on earth do I launch a new book? But then I realized, wait a minute, that's the wrong way of looking at it. You got to get beyond the story. So I asked myself some questions. Why do speeches help sell books? Well, it's simple. When I give a speech, it allows me to inspire the audience, to provide value and give them different ways of how they can look at their problems or challenges. Value that intrigues them enough, that piques their interest enough, that they will then want to go and either read or buy the book. But the key element was that it was an audience. So I started asking myself, where else can I get audiences during a pandemic? Well, we have remote presentations that we can do, but the biggest audiences that I found are the ones that are hearing me when I'm doing all the podcast interviews and media interviews I could line up for the next 3 months. That is how I have replaced speeches and how we have managed to launch this book with the numbers that we are looking for. So the question that I have for you today is simple. What are the stories, and are they limiting your way of looking at things that prevent you from getting around obstacles or reaching new heights? And remember, if your stories are limiting you, you are the one who wrote that story. So then you are also the one who can change that story. That's today's Velocity Mindset message. Please be good to yourself and others, and I'll see you in a few days.